if I said like all of the Funkos, what's the lowest you could go to on per item? Good morning, welcome to the video. Today we have a boot sale video. We've got 3 boot sales, starting furthest away from where I live, Billsborough, St Michael's, and then heading back towards where I live. Hitting 2 more on the way back. So let's head in here, see what we can do today. It's really nice weather today. I think it should be a good turnout. Let's get in there, see what we can find.
Fylde Coast Flips.
Hi there. How much in your pan?
I've got 15 on that at the moment, mate.
Right. How much in your boards?
Just £3 each, then.
Each. You 2 for a £5? Cool. Right. Cheers, mate. Okay. Cheers. No. So first buy was these baseboards. One is proper Lego, one is not. The one that's not, I'm going to keep. The one that is, which is a football one, I'm going to sell. Not sure how much money there is in the football ones. We'll see. There's not much happening here today, guys. Not much happening. We'll see.
We have to take the goals first, like you said. That's the thing we have to do first.
Do you think? I don't know. It's in bad shape. Right, so I'm back at the car, and you know what? It's slow here. Not much is happening. There's a lot of people buying, quite a lot of sellers. People are still rolling up, but everyone's wanting like crazy prices. And do you know what? I'm calling it. I'm heading to the next one. I'm going to get there just after it opens, and hopefully we'll have a bit more luck there. All I've actually bought here, and this is the least I've bought here, possibly ever, is 2 baseboards. One to resell, that football one to keep, that one, and then I've got 2, I won't unwrap them, but the two like little ceramic boot planters that I got for £2 each. I've done alright with them before. That's it, we're off to the next one. I've actually got a kids party as well at 10:30 today, so I have to be quick anyway, but I thought I'd be here a little bit longer than this. Let's get to the next one for just after it opens, and hopefully we'll do a bit better. Let's go. Greenhole, come back to me. Just got to Greenhole, second boot sale today, and just got here just after 7. So hopefully, and you know, I never usually get here this early. I'm usually a bit later because I've been longer at the other one. So let's go in and see. It looks busy. It looks busy. Hopefully I have a bit more luck here than we did at the last one. Fingers crossed for me. Let's go. looks old, but I don't think it is. Right, we do £3 on that. You got 4 in it. Would you do 3? Thank you. You got another one there. Yeah, those belts had some kind of makeshift Velcro or hook and loop, should I say, thing on them. Don't want to mess with it. Don't want to have to explain that in my listings. There is a bit of money in them, but not when they're like that. How much are your biscuit tins?
20p each.
That sounds good to me.
The musical.
Yeah, I'll take them, please. Thank you very much. Brilliant. How much are your jars, please?
150.
How much are your plates?
£2.
Cheers. Thank you. Yeah. What are your placemats as well underneath?
£2.
So,
We're going to
I'll just leave it here.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry about any prices you can see on all. They come out of the shop, so they're not the prices that's stuck on anything.
right, okay.
You know what I mean?
How much you after on your Funko Pops then?
What do you say, £5 each?
£5 each.
Oh, if you're having quite a
If
few,
you're having
we'll
a
do
few,
you a
I'll
deal.
sort you a deal out.
Yeah. Right. How much on your Lego, please?
Right, so the smaller ones
Yeah.
are like a £5.
Right.
These ones are like £7, and these two I want 10. I won't take any less than 10 because they're £35. They're all sealed.
Yeah.
So they've just come out of a shop.
Okay.
There's that one, that one. Then we've got them. We've got the different stunt ones,
Yeah.
the Marvel and Technics.
You say £5 on them?
Yeah,
Do 8 for the 2.
no, I can't.
No.
£5 each. That's still £14. So that's 13 online. So
Yeah.
that's still 30 quid in it for a tenner. You can still sell them online for more than a £5.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do those 2,
Want them
please.
too?
Yeah.
Do you need a carrier bag?
No, I'm okay,
Are you
thanks.
alright? We're just clearing the shop
Thank you.
out, that's all.
Yeah. If I said like all of the Funkos, what's the lowest you could go to on per item? Thank you. Yeah, just out of interest.
22, 24, 25. 100 quid.
Work
Works
that
out
out.
350 each, isn't that?
350.
It's 25 of them. So I've knocked you 25 quid off as it is, you know what I mean?
About £3 each.
That works
Like
out
a-
75 quid, that, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's about as much as I
Best
can
I'll
go
do is
to.
90. That's it.
Right. No worries, thank you. She games?
We're doing them all.
Yeah, maybe.
5 is a lot, man.
Yeah, go. Thank you. You're right there. How much are your Disney bits?
£8 each, those and ones.
Right.
These are £8 each, them ones.
What about the...
That one's 50.
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice.
It's my favourite. Well, it was my favourite. I'll just get rid of it all.
Yeah. No worries, thank you.
How much is that?
How much on your sets, please?
Depends, that's a tenner.
Yeah.
That's 20 because that's quite an unusual.
How much on there? £8 and it was chipped in about 1,000 places. No thank you. They were just a little bit too worn. Hi there, how much are your wooden bowls in there?
Oh, the £2 each.
Right, thank you. So there we go, not too much here. I've walked around the whole thing 3 times and I got a couple of bits of Lego and a few other bits, but nothing to write home about really. I went back to that guy selling the Funko Pops and I looked up some of the ones that I thought were probably, you know, a little bit rarer. The ones that said like exclusive or like special, none of them were coming up at like more than a tenner. So yes, there was profit to be had, but some of them will literally have been worth what I was paying for them, you know, £3 or £4. It's not worth it. I just keep thinking about that load of Funko Pops the other week where they had like a load of Care Bears, My Little Pony, and some of them were worth good money. I keep thinking about them. Now, is it possible there's 1 or 2 in there that are worth good money? Yes, but the majority of them, you know, I looked up about 10 and they were all, none of them were worth more than a tenner, and most of them were worth about £5 or £6. So the profit would be so small. I don't know if it's worth it. What do you think? Were there any there that I've missed that were good ones? Let me know down in the comments. If he'd done £3 each, I would have bought them all, but he wouldn't, so there you go. So that's it, on to the next and last one, and I hope it's better than the last 2. But that's just how it goes sometimes. This is a Saturday as well. Sundays are, you know, usually better, but I don't think I'm doing tomorrow. I'm gonna have a bit of a day off. Well, I say day off, I've got other reselling related stuff to do, but yeah, going through some more stock and getting some more stuff listed tomorrow. So I don't think I'll be heading back out, but we'll see. If I'm up early anyway, and I might pop to 1 or 2, we will see. But for now, let's head to the next one, see what we can find at the next one. Right, come on. How much your plate, please?
Sorry?
How much plate?
50p.
Yeah. I think I bought the other 3 of the set off you the other week.
you?
Yeah.
No way.
So that's the last one. I presume it's
That's all
that.
different boxes.
Yeah.
I thought you must have ended up in there.
I just saw it then, I was like, yeah, that's the one I don't have. You okay? How much your jars, please?
£2. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I want £2.
Yeah. I like that one.
I said to somebody for £1, you know, for the extension lead, and he went, I'll give you 80p.
80p. I'll take that one.
Are you a
please.
chef?
No, my dad was. Thank you.
Brilliant.
How much is your utilities pot there?
The usual is just £1 for...
Pound. So if I have a look. Yeah, I'll take that, thank you.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want this stuff? Because I don't really want it. No, you don't want it.
Yeah,
Alright, thanks. I'll use the scissors at least.
You two know.
Yeah, so you can never have too many scissors.
And forks are always going
Thank
missing.
you. Cheers,
Thank
yeah.
you. Just 50p a book.
Ribbon. Right, how much on that?
You want to say?
How much on this one, please?
No chips on it or anything. Yeah. Got £8 on it.
Right. That's 6. Do you 6 on it? Yeah, okay. I'll do that. Thank you. It's quite a big one, isn't it? So.
It is a big one too, yeah.
And like your beer mats and stuff, and your these sort of matchboxes, are they?
Yeah, there are 2 boxes of matchboxes, and then there's the full ones in that bag.
Yeah.
Then there's 1260 beer mats.
Yeah.
No, I picked them up. Look, 70s and 80s when I was young. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Picked them up then. So
yeah.
Been sat in lofts since then. But yeah, I think the more or less, I would say they're all different. You know what I mean? But you probably won't see them now, will you? Because they've changed, haven't they?
No.
Yeah.
What kind of amount are you looking for the lot?
Well, I said at 50p each, it'd be 600 quid. It sounds daft, but I'd take 300 quid for a job lot.
Yeah.
But there's 1200 and some.
Are they full of them as well, the ones?
No,
that's something
just
else.
them 2. That's what I pulled out when I opened them up. So that's when I've last counted them.
Yeah.
82, 40 years ago. It's frightening.
I don't know enough about them to kind of spend that kind of money,
you see
unfortunately.
you see them like else on eBay, 3, 4, 5 quid, but it's all right what they're asking. It's what you're getting.
That's it. How much are your houses?
5 each, those. Sorry. Full of gin. They're worth a tenner. They're quite collectible now. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't do them anymore. Not allowed to by all accounts.
Would you do, if I bought them all, would you do like 3 each maybe? Something like that? There's a couple that have a few little chips in, but you know what I mean, things like that, but that doesn't bother me too much.
7.
So 3 each would be like 3, 6, 12, 15, 18, 21.
Yeah. Make it 25 hot lot.
23 in the middle.
Go on then.
Cheers, thank you.
Got some paper for him?
Yeah, if you got some, that'd be great, thank you. Cheers, mate. 23. Thank you. So I'm going to go back in for one last look round, but this is everything I've bought so far, and very ceramics heavy, as you can see. I got a load of these for, what did I pay? £23 for about, what was it, 7 or 8 of them. And I've bought these before, you may have seen me buying these, but different brand, and they're not ones that contain alcohol like these. I will have to drain this out before I can sell them. Don't try selling these on eBay unless you have an alcohol license, because I recently stupidly listed some old vintage thing that I inherited and it had alcohol in, and I just didn't even think about it, and it got taken down. I got a warning, nothing else came of it, but you just got to be careful. I know you can't sell alcohol on eBay unless you got a license. So why I did it, I do not know. I do not know. A moment of madness. I just didn't think about it. I just listed it up. Anyway, so yeah, there is alcohol in some of these, so I need to empty it out first. I don't know about drinking it. I have no idea. 2015, it might be alright. So I'm hoping that these are worth similar money to the ones that are not bottles. That's what I'm hoping. If so, then I think we've done okay. We will see. I'll have a look into them a bit later and I'll let you guys know. Let's head back in for one final look round.
Oh dear. But you love it anyway.
Yeah.
No, I've got 2 of them. I went and got another one.
You alright? Would you do 3 on the ball at all? Thank you. I just got that for £3, and some of these can do quite well. I don't know which one's the best. Look it up in a bit. So just one last thing from that last look around. I got this for £3. They wanted 5, so they asked if they do 3. I said yeah. So there'd been loads of interest in this, but nobody had actually bought it. And this goes for good money. Like, you wouldn't afford it, but I don't think they make them anymore, as far as I can see, because the only ones out there I can see are pre-owned, and they're all abroad in America. But these are all pre-owned prices: 25, 27, 28, 24, plus a load of postage. If I go and put it on UK only, see if what comes up. Item location, UK only, none. Well, none's sold anyway. Let's see if there's actually any listed. Nope, they're all in America. There's one listed that's exactly the same for 28 plus a load of postage, and that's it. We got that one that's a bit different, that's 26 plus postage, and you got 2 there that are different, 31 plus postage. So this, brand new in its box, should be worth some good money, I reckon. 35, 40 maybe, if I can find somebody in the UK who wants it. Yeah, not bad for £3. Right, I'm gonna head back. I've got a kids party to go to, or my partner might be taking my youngest to the party. I might be taking my eldest to Stanley Park, but it'll be later on when I go through all this stuff with you, and we'll see how much money we're gonna make reselling it for a profit on eBay. I don't think we've done too bad in the end. I think I've had a good few weeks recently. This is, you know, probably not quite as good as some of my previous videos recently, but we're still going to do pretty well. So stick with me. We'll have a look in a minute. There's a little bit later on now, and this is everything we have purchased today. I've had a quick look up of a few things. Going to go through it all now. Let's see how much money we can make reselling it for a profit on eBay. So we'll start this side. We have 2 Lego sets here, paid a £5 each, and I knew that was paying up a little bit. But the reason I bought these particular 2, because they had others as well. Well, out of the others they had a load of that stunt Lego stuff, which I know there's no money in. At least any of the stuff I've ever seen is no good. I think it's a failed kind of thing by Lego, and I don't think they are going to continue with it. I could be wrong, but in my opinion, it's just not a very good range to buy into. But yeah, these 2 Technic stuff, I've had Technic stuff before that's done really well, and I've had these before. Like, I've had a Spider-Man one a couple of times, and another one, and you know, it's not a massive amount of money, but if you can pick them up from a charity shop or a boot sale for 2, 3, 4 quid brand new, then you're always going to make a bit of money on them. This one is not a particularly good one, and this one is alright. So kind of 12-ish on that one, and up to 15 on that one. So, you know, it's easy though, easy photographs, easy to ship, small, you know, it's Lego. Lego always sells, right? So not a massive amount of profit, but a profit. We will do alright. And then I have a Lego board there. I got one that wasn't official Lego that we are keeping, and then I got this one which is official Lego, which is half a football pitch. Don't know how many people actually want half a football pitch. I've had a look, and there's not that many of them out there, so hopefully I can get a tenner, maybe a little bit more. Probably aim a little bit higher just because there's not that many out there, and you know, bring it down if I need to. £2 is all it was. And yeah, check out this play. So this is part of the same range as the 3 I got. Couple of boot sales back. I'm pretty sure it was the same woman. I'm sure it was. 50p I got this for. I think I got the other 3 plates for 40p each. So we are, yeah, what, less than £2 into the 4, and they'll do okay. There'll be it's a nicer set now. There's 4, and here we got 2 Christmas tree musical biscuit tins. They were only 20p each. I don't buy these unless they're cheap. They've got to be like 50p, certainly no more than £1. They'll look good either side of somebody's mantelpiece at Christmas, so that's what I'll be looking at. You know, 18 to 20 quid plus postage, and yeah, they might hang around a little bit, but for that, when it's that cheap, 20p each, always going to buy them. I've got this utensils jar here. I didn't really want all this stuff in it, but she like kind of insisted that I take it. I'm like, you sure? Because I don't really want it. She's like, yeah, just take it, take it. So I did. I mean, you can never have too many pairs of scissors, right? At least. But yeah, £1. It's a Pearson's one, as is this. We'll come to that in a minute. But yeah, it's Pearson's one. It's in good condition. There's a couple of like, there's a little kind of imperfection there, and it needs a bit of a clean up, but it'll be fine. These can go for kind of up to 15 quid plus postage. There at the back we got a couple of Wellington boot planters, 2 quid each. I've picked them up before and they're usually pretty good. Not these particular ones, usually they're smaller than this, so these are a little bit bigger and they'll do all right. They won't be massive money makers, but people seem to like these like Wellington boot little plant pots. They're kind of cool. When they got a plant in them, they look pretty good. And we got a couple of Disney jars right there. They are brand new. They still got like the sticker underneath, and they just look brand new. They had a load of brand new Disney stuff. These plates and some placemats. To be honest, I probably should have bought those placemats as well, but I didn't. £1.50 each for them, and £2 a set for these, and that, you know, that is a good price. These jars, I think I'll get about a tenner each plus postage for them. It depends how I sell them. I think I'll probably sell them singly and do a quantity 2 listing. These plates are pretty good. I mean, I knew they were Asda before I picked them up, and Asda stuff, you know, especially the Asda Disney stuff I've seen before, it's usually not that great a quality, to be honest, from what I've seen. But these are good. I've had this kind of style of jar before, so I know that they're alright. But these plates are nice as well, and people are managing to sell them. I don't know if they're still selling these out of Asda right now or not, but regardless, people are managing to sell these kind of up to 15 quid plus postage. Some people are not getting quite that much. Some people are getting a little bit more. So, you know, 2 quid a set. I just wish they had more. Like, and I may well be heading to Asda to see if they're still selling these. I've got these video games here, and you know, I know there wasn't much money in these. You know, it's football and sport games. It doesn't matter that they're old systems. They just, you know, they're still not worth much. Even if they have the cases and everything, they're not worth much. But for a £5, and I'm getting my Sega Saturn out next week anyway to test some other stuff, so I kind of saw these and I thought, you know what, yeah, I'll give them a go. My Saturn plays Sega Mega Drive games, at least I hope it works. I've never actually tried it, but I believe that is the case. But yeah, those 3, and then that's N64. Still got my old N64, so I've got some Super Nintendo stuff to test, so I'll probably have a video game kind of day where I get all my old consoles out and I kind of you know, test all this stuff out all at the same time. Say it won't be a lot, like kind of £4 to £5 on that. I think about 4 each on them, and that's about 5 as well. Yeah, the guy I bought them off said that these were the games that he used to use to test out systems, so you know, I'm confident that they at least work. And then at the back is this fella, chef or baker. I think he's a chef. He's Price Kensington. He's pretty old. I'm not sure about this, to be honest. 2 quid is what I paid for it. Some Price Kensington stuff could do quite well, but this particular guy, not so much, I don't think. Maybe 10 to 12, maybe 15 at a push on him. I was hoping a little bit more on this guy, to be honest. He's, you know, he's nice and vintage, but it might take a little while before this one sells. And the last 3 things are the best things. We will do, what should we do first? The bread bin. So these are always good. This was £7, which is paying up. You know, the one I bought recently that was very similar to this, different kind of logo on the front, but the actual shape of the bread bin and everything was exactly the same. That I only got for 2 quid. I only paid 2 quid for. This is 7, obviously a lot more, but these do go well. They consistently go for at least like 40 quid. So, you know, the smaller ones go for maybe a little bit less, like 35. The bigger ones can go like 40. I don't think these big ones are quite as, you know, maybe as desirable as the smaller ones. I think maybe they're too big for some people. And these little guys here, these little gin bottles, that's the brand right there. Blue Delphs, exclusively made for KLM by Bowls. Is that KLM the airline? Were these given out maybe on planes or, you know, duty free or something? I don't know. All I know is that these little kind of Amsterdam, little Netherlands, Dutch houses can do well. I've never had the bottle ones before, though I have seen them out there before. They all have like different numbers on the back, 63, 79, etc. So paying £23, I think it's about £3.29 or something per one, which I think is all right. I'll have to drain out the contents first. I'm not sure if people on eBay have been doing that or not when they're selling them, but you should do, because you're not legally allowed to, unless you have a alcohol license, you're not allowed to sell these. And I know some people will be like, well, sell them on Facebook. It doesn't matter. You're still not allowed to do it unless you've got an alcohol license. So I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be draining them out. I might sample some first, although I'm not sure. I'm sure they'll be fine. Like, they're from 2015 at least. I hope that's the date. I think that's the date there. So they'd probably be alright, maybe. I don't know. I'll probably sell them individually, but I might just put them all on together. I'll keep you posted on these. See if these are as good as the ones that aren't like alcohol, the ones that are just like regular kind of little buildings. And then lastly, we got this. I only paid £3. This was the last pickup of the day. This is good. Like, the only ones I can find out there are pre-owned from America. I can't find anybody selling them new. I've not looked outside of eBay though. I've not looked, you know, on Smith's Toys or Argos or anything like that. So for all I know, they are out there somewhere being sold. But as far as I can tell from eBay anyway, there's none out there that are new. And the ones that are out there for sale are in America and very expensive if you want to import it over to the UK. So I'm going for somebody hopefully on the UK market. Obviously it's American football, so I mean American football is a lot more popular here now than it used to be. I just need the right buyer to come along. I'm gonna go quite high on this, maybe 40, maybe even higher, just to begin with. Yeah, if you wanted to buy one from America that was pre-owned, once you put your postage on, you're going to be paying more than 40 quid for this. So I don't think that's a bad price. I might go a bit higher, at least just to try it out. I accept offers on everything as well, by the way. So, you know, if people send me a half decent offer, I will just accept it. I'm not always the cheapest. I go kind of middle low, if you know what I mean. So somewhere between the middle price out there and the lowest price, I'll kind of sit myself in there, and that's kind of the way I do it. So that's it from a fairly quiet day at the boot sales. We've still done okay. I'll put on the screen now how much money we should make reselling it all. And just yesterday I got another one of these. Yes, so I recently had one of these from a shop, local shop to me, and he said that he'd kind of sold all this kind of stuff now, but I went back in just on a whim yesterday, and yeah, he had another one, and no, he didn't have a lot else, to be honest. It was a lot of the same stuff, and you know, not so good now, and he'd put his prices up a little bit on some of this stuff. So yeah, it's the only thing I did buy. In fact, I bought some Pokemon cards for a friend, one of my son's friends, but apart from that, yeah, just this Action Man thing. So there it is again. And the last one, I sold it really quickly for £40 plus postage. It went over to somebody in Europe and they left positive feedback. They were very happy. So I have taken pictures of this. It's in slightly better condition. The box is slightly better. So I've upped it to 50 plus postage, and I've already had interest. So we will see. I've not had any offers through yet, but I've had a watcher and a load of people have viewed it. But yeah, those people out there who think that there's no money in Action Man, sorry, but you are wrong. You are wrong. I mean, obviously it depends what you've got, but when I got my Action Man pickup recently, I had a couple of people saying, oh, you know, you've been had, there's no money in Action Man and all this. There is money in some Action Man stuff. Don't like always listen to what other people are saying out there, because not everybody knows everything, and you know, I guess maybe some people have had things and it's not worked out for them, and therefore they're in the mindset that there is no money in it. Now that can happen. You know, you can buy certain things and it might not work for you. You might not be able to sell it. You might be pricing it too high. You might have bought it at a time which just isn't right for whatever reason. But yeah, that's just how it is. So I'm doing okay. I'm still finding some good bits out there. We hit the charity shops yesterday as well, found some other bits. I've actually already photographed them all and put them away already, which is quite good for me. Sometimes this stuff hangs around a bit before I get around to doing all that. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed anything about this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you in the next one.